Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the previous video, we have completed view user part of pharmacy management system to check. If you have not seen that video, just go to description and check out the link. In this video, we are going to work on this update user part. So let us start with that. Let me exit this application and let me create a new JFrame form over here. So new JFrame form and update user and click on finish. It will create a form for us. And here the size will be 850 or 500, and after that we are going to remove the min max close button from this form. Just click on this one, and after that we have to place a label over here. So let me place it over here, and let's write update user, and let's make it as bold 36, bold 36. Okay, and close this. And after that we are going to place a button over here. This button, we are going to select the close.png, and we are also going to remove the text, and let me decrease the sizes to 30, and let me place it in the corner of this form. And after that we need a separator. So from here we are going to get the separator, and we are going to increase the sizes to 850. After that we have to design the form. So first let me put a label over here, and here we have to write user name, and then we need here text field. Let me place it over here. Let me increase the size to 300, and after that we need a button to search. So I'm going to place it over here, and it is text search. Put it as bold 12. Okay, let me also change the icon. So search icon we need to this one, and let me use this text, and let me select this two and go to the properties, and let me make it as bold 12 and click on OK and close this. Let me move a little bit right this one, and after that here we need few 4 fields over here. So you can place it one by one. So the first field, label will be user role, and there will be a combo box for this field, right? So I'm going to place it over here. Let me increase the sizes to 300, and after user role the next field will be name, and here I'm going to place it name, and text field I'm going to place it over here. Increase the size to 300. After name the next field will be DOB, date of birth. So DOB, date of birth. Here we need, so in the swing menu we have added J date chooser, so we have to get it here from here. Increase the size to this one to 300 also. Let me select this all, and let me increase the size to make it as okay. We are not getting option. Okay, deselect this one and go to the properties. Now we will get options. Make it as bold 12. Okay, and close this. And we also need to change this one. So make it as, let's scroll a little bit, and here we have to make it as bold 12. Okay, and close this. And now here we have to place few more fields as well as label. So I'm going to place it over here. Let me also rename it this as email. And here we need text field. So I'm going to place a text field over here. And let me increase the size to 300. And the next field will be for mobile number. And the mobile number we need text field. I'm going to place it over here. It's the size, and after mobile number the next field will be for address. So I'm going to change this for address, and this will be of also text field. Let me increase the size to 300. After that, we need a button to update. I'm going to place it over here, and let me rename this to update. And we also need to add a icon in this one, so I'm going to select save icon and close this. After that, we are going to select all these fields and going to the properties, and we are making it as bold 12, bold 12, okay, and close this. And then we have to select all these fields and place it to the center of this form. So I'm going to place it over here, and we are going to remove all this text from these fields. Let me remove this one also, and this one, and this one also. Now save this, and in this we have to write, go to the properties, and here we have to write remove this all fields, and we have to write admin and pharmacist, and click on OK and close this and save this. So you can see our UI has been created. Now we also need to connect this page with our admin dashboard. So go to the admin dashboard, go to the designs, let me scroll a little bit down and update here. We need to just connect this one. So new update user dot set visible, and here we are going to write true. Now let's get back to the update user. Now first we are going to write the code for this close form button. So set visible and true. Let's get back to the design. Okay, so here we also need to set the background. So let's change the layout to absolute layout. Let's put a label over here. Let's go to the properties and let's select all page background with PNG image and just place it perfectly on this file, and double click on this, remove the label name of this image and save it. Now we have to write code to search. So double click on the search button, and we also need to add to make this form at center, and we also need to put a few email regex we need also need. So for that purpose we need to write here a few lines. So email pattern is equals to and private string and mobile number pattern, and here we have to pass the pattern. So I'm going to copy paste it from here. I already provided this one in our description. Okay, so I'm going to copy paste this one also over here and save this. After that, here we have to write set location relative to null, and then we have to go to the search button. So here we have to write int check user exist is equals to 0, and then we are going to get the username. So username is equals to txt username. Okay, we have to change the variable name. So here I'm going to this one. So txt user name, and here we have to write txt username dot get text, and if username start equals and it's double quotes, and then we are trying to search. So in that case we need to display the error that option so message that user field is required. So we have to display that error. So user name field is required. We have to display this error. Let me scroll a little bit this one, and in else condition we need to simplify format, simply date format. This one we need to import, and d format and new simple date format, and this one will be in dd-mm-yyyy, and in try catch block we display. So I'm going to write here J option fan dot show message null, and here we have to write exception E. And in try block we have to create the connection. So connection con, and here we have to import. Let's see we have taken options or not. Okay, we are not, so I'm going to import it here. Import java.sql.strict, and then scroll it down, and here con equals to connection provider class which we have created in our Go package. We need to import that. Inside that there is a get con static method is there. We are going to call it. After that we are going to create a statement, and con.create a statement, and after that we need result set. So result set rs is equals to execute query. We need to execute the query, and we have to write the query. So select start from app user where user name is equals to single quotes double quotes, and here comes user name, and if this exists, so while rs.next, if this one exists, in that case we are going to disable the txt username dot set editable. We are going to make it as false, and check exist status, we are going to make it as 1. And we also need to rename this fields. So I'm going to change it to change variable, and here we're going to change this one to combo user role, and after that txt name, and here we are going to change the variable name to this one will be dov date dob, this one. Click enter. Then we are going to change the variable to txt email and txt mobile number. Press enter. After that, change variable txt address and save this. And let's get back to the source. And here we are going to write txt name dot get. Okay, not get, it's this time we are going to set the text. So rs.get string, and here we are going to pass the new, and txt mobile number dot set, and here we are going to write get string, and here we are going to write mobile number, and after mobile number txt email address dot set text rs dot get string, and here we are going to email address, we are going to pass email, and txt address dot set text rs dot get string, we will set the address. After address we are going to set the date of birth, so dob that rs dot get string, and dob we are going to get it from date, and if dob is not equals to this one, in that case we are going to parse the date and convert to the can set it. So I'm going to write try catch block inside this one because it might generate exception. Try block, I'm going to write date dob dot set date, and here we are going to write deformat dot parse, and whatever the dob we are going to pass it over here. And outside of if condition, here we have to write if rs dot get string user rules is equals to admin if admin. So in that case what we're supposed to do is we have combo box user rule dot remove all items, and then combo box user dots add item, and that will be admin. And the second we are going to add is combo user dot add item, that will be pharmacist cyst. Else condition, let me scroll this one, and in else condition we are going to copy this same line of the code with few modification. Let me format this one. We are going to copy this one over here, and we are going to copy, and here admin and below we are going to write. Okay, and outside of this catch block and inside of this else condition we have to write if check user exists is equals to 0. In that case we need to display that user does not exist. So show message dialog, and here we will write null, and username does not exist. We need to pass this error. So let's test it out till this point it's working or we are having any issues. Let's click on run update user, and we write here admin1. So this user does not exist. I'm trying to search it. You can see user does not exist. We get the error. If I remove this complete text and I'm trying to search, user field is required. If I write here admin, and if I try to search now, so it will, you can see we are able to see all the data 16 December 1982, and you can see the admin, you can see the mobile number, you can see the email. Let's add one more user. Okay, till now we did not write the code for this one. Let me close this. Okay, so now first we are going to write the code for this one. So okay, we write the set visible to true, make it as false, and then we are going to run it again. And let's add one user over here. So I'm going to change this to this one, and user test. I'm going to select a random date from here, and let me select this one, and I'm going to enter any contact number which does not exist. Or okay, so user @email.com, and here I'm going to write user test. I'm going to write a password 123. I'm going to write a address, and then I'm going to click on save. User added successfully. I'm going to close this. I'm going to update user, and if I want to view that user, you can see here, from here we can see that user. So let me write here user test. So here the user role should be changed. First should be pharmacist, then admin. Let's search. We can see we are able to change this one. You can see the date, everything is visible over here. It means that search button is working fine as expected. So now it's time to write the code to update the form. So let's go to the update user, and here double click on this update to generate the event. And from here we have to get the values first. So string user role equals to, and here we have to write a string, and combo box user dot selected item, this one, and a string name is equals to txt name dot get text, and simple date format is equals to new simple date format, this one, and dd dash mm dash yyyy, and here we have to write date, and date is equals to date dub dot get date, this one. So it will give us error because we are trying to import it from, okay, so we have to import java.lang.date, I think, from utils. Actually we need to import, so util.date, so it will going to import it from here. So we will get resolved, and after that string dub is equals to double quotes, and if date is not equals to null, and then we are going to pass the DOP is equals to D format dot format, then date DOB dot get date, and after that two modes variables we have to create. So string mobile number txt mobile number dot get text string email is equals to txt email and get text, and string username is equals to txt username dot get text, and string address txt address get text, and then we have to write the now we have to add the validations over here. So if name dot equals double quotes, then we have to display error. So J option pan would show messages null, and here we have to write name field is required, and else if condition dob dot equals double quotes. In this condition we need to display, let's copy this line of the code over here. Now let me paste it over here. So date of birth is required, and else if mobile number dot equals double quotes, and here we have to just pass the mobile number field is required, and else if, and here we have to paste it, and here we have to write, let me scroll this one, and here we have to write not mobile number dot pattern match, and here we have to pass mobile number pattern or mobile number dot length not equals to 10. In that case we need to display this error, and here we have to write invalid, and here we have to change this to mobile number, and after that next is else if, and the next field will be for email address, and here else if an email dot equals double quotes, and here we have to pass, and here we have to write email field is required, and here we have to write else if, and here we have to write, and here we have to write email field is invalid, and here we have to write not email dot match email rejects email pattern, and after email the next field is for username else if, and here username dot, here we have to write equals and double quotes, and here we have to write same, paste it over here, username, and after that else if, and here we have to write address dot equals, and here double quotes, and here we have to display the error. So I'm going to paste it over here, and I'm going to change this to address, and at last in else condition we need to update. So I'm going to write here try catch block inside this one. So try catch, and here we write exception, exception E, and we need to display the exception. So I'm going to paste it over here, delete this one, and we need to write here E. And after that, here we have to create the connection and all. So I'm going to just format this one for now first. And here we are going to write here connection con is equals to connection provider class provider dot get con method, and prepared statement ps is equals to con dot prepared statement, this one. And in this we need to write update app user set user rule is equals to question mark, and then name is equals to question mark, and dob question mark, file number, and after that email and after address, then we have to update for where user name is equals to question. And our complete query is update app user set user role name dob mobile number email address where username is. Pass, we have to just pass like this and press enter, and here we write ps dot set string, and here one, and here we have passed the user role. So user role, I'm going to copy paste this line of the code for 6 times, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. I'm going to change this to 1 to 1 by 1 3 4 5 6 and 7. So after username, the next field will be name, and then we have dob, and after dob the next is mobile number. After mobile number, the next field will be email address, and after email address the next is address, and at last we need to pass the username, and then we have to display in then we have to write here ps dot execute, update this one, and then we need to display message dot show message null, and over here we have to write user updated successfully. We need to display this message, and set visible, and we have to false, and here we have to write new update user dot set visible true. Save this. Now it's time, our coding of update user has been completed, so let's test it out. Let me run this application. Let me go to the update, and here I'm going to write here test user. I'm going to search it. Okay, user test, I think. Let me close this one. Let me go to the over here user test. So user test, I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to make it as admin. I'm going to write here 1. I'm going to make it as 2004. I'm also going to change this one, and I'm also going to change this one, and I'm going to also update like this. I'm going to update user updated successfully. If I search user test, click on search, you can see we are seeing the user role admin. Name, you can see user test1, you can see the date of birth, you can see the email, you can see the mobile number, and you can see the country. Everything is updated as per expected. So if I click update, again, if I close this one, if I go to the view, here you can see also the updated one, right? So it means that our update user part is working as expected. So I hope you guys like this video. So please hit like and subscribe my channel.